19 seconds.
Welcome back, guys, to the FACEIT TV studio. It's the Saturday weekly spring season Counter-Strike Global Offensive Cup brought to you by FACEIT. And there's an interesting name that we're about to see. LowLandLions, you may have heard of, versus BAWLERZ, who we saw earlier in today's cup. And BAWLERZ did pretty damn well. They have some kind of fetish with knives or something. They like to knife at every given opportunity, whether it makes sense or not. Either way, LowLandLions versus BAWLERZ should be a very interesting game. And let's just have a look at the rosters here. We have for LowLandLions, we have Slave Leader, Dono, Sentinel, Deki, and we have Chris J. And for BAWLERZ, of course, BAYZAT, Tizian, Kalippo, Reki, and Gimpin. So it's Dust 2 as well. We haven't seen a Dust 2 yet today. We've seen Inferno and we've seen Mirage. Nothing else. But we have Dust 2. So variety is here. Variety is with us. It's supporting us and the game's getting underway. It is the pistol round. As we check the overview. As we check the overview there we go. This is Dono and Kalippo battling out over there. And actually, that's going to be a victory there for Kalippo as he wins that fight, but there comes the trade. But here comes the push. Sentinel's got to defend this well. He's spamming some shots into this B push, but it's not going to work. And he's been locked out of the site. It's just having to operate from this hole is very difficult, though, as there comes a T. Happy to give him a better angle there. Just jumping around with that Glock. As Tizian keeps jumping. The jump burst. The jump burst. Oh, not going to find the T again. There we go. Jump burst. Such a typical thing with that Glock. Tizian just makes such a nuisance of himself as the bomb is ticking away, and finally Chris J's going to go down. That's the pistol round for BAWLERZ there. BAWLERZ. I would say BAWLERZ, but it's the way that they wrote it was like BAWLERZ, something like that. I don't know, BAWLERZ. I don't know, who cares? Anyway, it's BAWLERZ and it's LowLandLions. LLL lost the pistol round though. Let's see what they're going to try and do here on this opening pistol round. We've got Slave Leader and Dono pushing up Reki here. Reki, just running around the knife. They just do this with the knife all the time. It's really weird actually that they're always having the knives out. I mean, okay, you do run slightly faster with the knife out than with pistols, but at the same time, if you can have a pistol out instead, I mean, why not? I mean, I just don't understand. But anyway, Gimpin, and with his mate just making an aggressive push up cat here. They're managing to make the kills happen left and right. Gimpin even with some spray getting another one, and that's a lot of trouble for LowLandLions now as they try to like retake this site as the bomb is going to go down. Of course, there it is. Beep, beep, beep. The bomb goes down, and the terrorists win with the last kill using that Bison so efficiently there. As BAWLERZ are doing a good job so far. We can see a lot of good work from them as right now we're not yet at the point of a buy round. I can't actually see the money right now, and the spec mode seems a bit weird for some reason. So there's no spectator CFG so on this server it seems, so that's why you can't see anything, and so I have to watch the map a little bit more here to see exactly what's going on. And Kalippo, they're throwing that grenade. We might miss a few things that otherwise we would not miss, so apologies for that if that does happen, which it will inevitably happen. And that's going to be another round. At least we have the overview. That is something. We have the overview. Oh yeah. There it is. Sexy. Sexy overview. Look at that. It's awesome. Anyway, let's see how this goes. BAYZAT taking the bomb towards B puns. And there the orb coming in from Reki. Oh, can he get another one? That's no, it's not going to deny him that visual. And as we move around the map here, it's getting a bit slower, but they're regrouping around BAYZAT as Tizian covers or is trying to be annoying at the A site. Let's go on to BAYZAT here as he's got the bomb, and Slave Leader as well. He's going to be a victim to that smoke at the B site. Reki pushing in slightly with the orb. His teammate behind him with the bomb. So far, nothing but the smoke dissipates. Reki getting on the angles. Oh, it just misses there. And that's going to be the cue to go for it of the reload time there. And the grenades coming out. They're making their aggression on Reki. So blind. Oh, cannot see a single thing. And they get pushed back a bit. And this is good work. Good work from the counter-terrorists as they manage to just really stop this progression into the site. And Reki goes down that orb. So valuable. Just wasted away there. And Deki here coming in for the aid onto the B site. Oh my god, the flick into the smoke. Just nails that Gimp in there. That flick AWP shot into the smoke. Didn't even see him. And that's going to be the round for LLL as they manage to actually reverse momentum a little bit and get the money situation a little bit more sorted out. And that's going to be good for them. Boost up on to Cat here. And that's actually Decky getting boosted onto Cat if they can even do it. They're just messing around a bit. And so that's going to actually mess up the timing. So Decky probably can't go for the aggressive little pick that he wanted to because the timing got messed up. But you can see him there on the site trying to defend against any aggression on A-Long. And it looks like indeed there are a lot of players on A-Long. So Decky is the man to watch with the AWP in hand here as he manages to just look around, scan for those angles, scan for those shots. But where are the terrorists going? Looks like they're doubling back here through the Cat. And oh, there's a good shot there by Chris J. As Decky edges his way, but there's no one there. You can see that Dono is the man to watch right now. Is he going to find any heads? Just peeking over that edge, and they come jumping on around. Oh my god, just jumping at him. And there, the kills coming in left, right, and center. But the cleanup is present, ever present there. As you know, it doesn't seem too difficult for LLL. Maybe I should just say LowLandLions. That does sound cooler as well. LowLandLions. And Decky's still in possession of his AWP, I should think. Of course, we can't see that because again, there's no spec CFG, so there's a lot of stuff we don't have. Like I can't see the numbers of each player to switch to and stuff on the overview. So it's very difficult to know how to move around in spec mode. But look at that, Decky just finding a head and just pinching it clean off with the AWP until the trade comes out from Tizian there. As Tizian, as we're on him now, pushing up to Cat, but he's blind as a bat. And he's got no sonar because he is not actually a bat. And Tizian now edging his way on that corner, just almost lagging a little bit there as well. Tizian trying to find something, finds a head, but the head is not going to be pinched off as easily as Decky found it to be. Tizian just backs away, waiting for his teammate, whoever that teammate is. And there, Dono coming in with a kill there. And Gimpin, that man left. And again, Dono finding it. So Gimpin not able to get the job done, and Dono with some excellent defense. This guy, with mutual respect to Dono for that cold defense of the A-bomb site. As we move on to Calippo here. Calippo with the grenade. With the smoke. Cover his advance wherever he should choose to make it. Chooses to go up Cat. Gotta be careful of these nade pickup sounds that give away his position. Calippo edging forward. Can Dono do it again? Can Dono do it again? As Calippo makes his move. He's going to pick up the bomb. He's got no time. He's got to go for the kills, or at least the save, I guess, but he's just going to die instead. Maybe not evaluating that correctly there. He does get taken down. And let's have a look at Chris J. Chris J, can he get... Is he going to go for the peak and mid? Actually, is there an AWP even for the oh, I can't really see from here. God damn it. Chris J edging his way. Not going to find anyone though. Decky will though. At the long, he's spamming. He's finding kills left and right. The spray coming down. Look at this. Eco just running in through the smoke, through the doors. Just going to get all gunned down. Just helpless there. It's like civilians, no weapons, nothing to work with. Decky is just a happy man now. And as a happy man, Decky is going to proceed to go back to long because that... Oh no. Oh, they're going to do a boost onto Cat. Okay, let's see if this works out this time. I think get the timing right. And there we go. The knife comes out. I'm hesitant to switch. There we go, switched. Ah, okay, there we are on Dono. As Dono and Decky are playing a very close, aggressive Cat now, which is really nice because it really gives them control of this mid area. It really hurts the terrorist movement. But look at that, Calippo just coming in from below, from the tunnels there, with that headshot. Really, just through the smoke as well. Calippo really making good use of that AK-47 in his arsenal there. And Calippo moving to the site with his friend through the smoke. Oh, so painful seeing his friend just get gunned down in front of him. Oh my god, even getting shell shock from the grenades raining in from the double doors. And right now the LLL have this on lock. Back-to-back victories of these rounds. And pressing G does nothing, I'm afraid. But, official blazing, thanks for whatever you're trying to help me with. I'm not sure what it was, but pressing G doesn't work. Anyway, yeah, there's no spec CFG, so I can only use the overlay, I'm afraid. But let's have a look. Gimpin being very aggressive on Cat there. We can push on to Gimpin if we can find him. That'd be fantastic. Of course, he's like the last man there. And here we go. Gimpin on the Cat, raining those bullets down onto mid. Can he find anything? No, not quite. Be aggressive towards A, but the smoke again blanketed the map, and Gimpin is hesitant to push through there. It does dissipate, so Gimpin going to make his approach onto the A bomb site just now. Hear the AWP sounding in distance as the metal was released from the chamber there. As Gimpin just jumps, oh my god, he's in so much trouble. He's got the bomb out though, and he's going to jump through the smoke as well, going to make his way to A, and that's a really nice play. He's got a teammate there to support him, and that's going to be hopefully enough to do the job. But we've got Dono making a quick advance. He's the last CT remaining right now, and he's making, well, he was making a quick advance, but now he's decided to slow things down. Play for the mid, he knows that player's there, he's going to go for him, and that's going to be the kill for Calippo, as Dono is unable to win that spray duel. 5-4 the scoreline now between these two teams. Calippo 902. It's very difficult to spectate with no spectate CFG. Oh yeah. Reki with the AWP out. Can he get anything? Looks like no. Very annoying smokes. These teams very, very responsible to smoke everything. The level of the overall level, the average level of this game has really improved over the last few months as people like work out the new dynamics, and how things are beginning to evolve is interesting. A lot more uses of smokes than there used to be. Of course, they are better in Go than they were in Source or 1.6, but nice little pick there from Chris J onto Gimpin to shut down that aggression. As we see overlay, we can see what's actually happening until we get flashed, and then we're screwed. And we just, because of the flash, we missed Decky's awesome double kill there. Tizian making his approach through mid, and he's under a lot of heavy fire there as he moves back to the tunnels and try to find his way to the bomb. At the very least, it's the least he can do, and unfortunately that's not going to really result very well for him. He's got an entire team to contest with. All the CTs are alive. He hasn't got much time. He doesn't manage to make the little pick there. A long-range headshot. If he could have gotten the first bullet onto the head of his opponent there, he might have missed the chance to get that opportunity to get the second kill, get himself in the site, get the plant. But luckily for him, that's not the case. And LowLandLions really running away with this now, round after round. And of course, though, in this game, the more consecutive rounds you lose, each time you get more money until it caps out at some point. I think 3,400 is where it caps out or something. An extra 3,400, something like that. I can't remember. But it's looking very good for them. And look at this mid push coming up, and Slave Leader's getting caught out with the wrong weapon, and he's going to manage to get the kill anyway, but 3 health remains. It may have even just been better to die at that point. And the flash again removes our ability to watch the action as Chris J comes in for the flank from behind. And oh, he's going to get caught out with the pistol though, and is it going to be enough as he comes with the jump over? And oh my god, just can't catch that guy, he's so slippery. Chris J jumping up, trying to pursue it, just falls off the box as well. And again, you do not at first succeed. Try again, is what people tell me. So 7-4. And it's looking very grim for the terrorists right now. I mean, this map is a tiny bit terrorist favored, tiny bit terrorist favored. I think it's fair to say. And right now, it's a bit of a dominating performance. And we look at the money. The money is really strong for the terrorists. And then we can see Chris J in this mid position here, such a strong position to be in. Really gives your team so much information about what's happening on the map, especially if your team is playing aggressively on Cat as well. It's a beautiful thing to have coordination with. Sentinel here. Can we find anyone? Reki's in tunnels. We've got pressure on A-Long, so let's go back over to Decky. Oh, just can't find him in time. And then he dies. Okay, we're on Bayzat then, as Bayzat is looking for the kills, but the flash again blinds not only Bayzat, but us as a spectator. as he tries to push, and he's got a friend to support him from behind. But will it be enough here as he approaches around these angles? Is he going to find anyone at all? There's players on the left somewhere in the distance. Not making their presence known until the last moment, where Tizian will just snap off their heads with that AK of his. Bomb goes down. This could be an amazing save. An absolutely amazing save. They managed to make this happen, but it's all down to Tizian here. As he gets attacked from both sides, from the slope, CT slope, and from Cat. It's not going to happen. The defuse is going to go to LowLandLions. And that's an 8-4 scoreline now. And it's looking ever more dire for the terrorist side as they get even more economic hardship than they previously were in. At least they got the bomb down. That will help them out somewhat, and they could buy, but it looks like, looking at the money situation, looks like they're going to refrain from buying, as it would be such a partial and horrible buy, like lacking armor, lacking best weapons, and so on. Instead, it looks like they're going to go for a... What are they going to do? Gimpin bays that Tizian, and Reki looks like they're going to go through the Cat. And Gimpin actually pushing out into mid. That's an aggressive move. I would love to jump over to him, but let's see if the pick can come from Tizian. Not quite. Slave Leader defending against Gimpin as he aggressively pushed up mid, and actually Beja actually managed to get the bomb towards A, and actually he's going to plant it as well. So that is going to mean that they can actually buy some AWPs and some good weapons for the next round. Fantastic result for them. Unfortunately, though, their lives are forfeit as the defuse comes in here, and Deki just struts his stuff. Deki been playing well so far. Let's look at the scoreboard.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorist.
Yeah, Deki topping the scoreboard. A lot of kills. But all the MVPs are in the hands of Sentinel and Slave Leader, though. Interestingly, I guess a lot of defuses for Slave Leader. He's been stealing, hoarding all the defuses. But we're moving into a new round, and it's 9-4 scoreline. There's only another 2 rounds left in this one, and it's looking very bad. And look at that pick from Chris J there. It's good. As the terrorists just get their options shut down systematically, methodically by LowLandLions. Really, they are showing their prowess in Counter-Strike Go so far. I wonder how far they will go in this tournament. And yes, I did just do that. As Bayzat moves up, the Cat moves towards A. Looking for something, looking for that Q. There's the Q. The grenades. Look at those. Look at the spots on those grenades. Oh, they want to jump down and run around. That's a wonderful little play. I love it. But in fact, the problem is that they're going to jump down and around into death, as CT was ready and waiting for that approach. That's going to be another round for the CTs, and it's looking very much like an 11-4 scoreline after the first pistol round that the terrorists won, and that momentum that got broken initially. LowLandLions just carried it through, like champions. On Deki now, can he get that pick, that AWP pick? He's been doing pretty well aim-wise so far. Looking towards that barrel, not going to find it though. Or instead just retreat back to B, and that's totally fine. But look, they're coming out into mid, into CT spawn, and the defense is there from Slave Leader. As we check out this again, we should move on to Slave Leader if we can find him. There he is, defending mid, shooting idle bullets into that door, and it really feels like the team is being way too passive, not really hitting stuff hard together. And here's Tizian, nice kill onto Slave Leader finally, but Reki now goes down to Chris J, and Tizian has to deal with a long range AWP. Oh, 2 HP, does he know? Switches to the M4, gets caught from behind this one. That's 11-4, that's the first half, and of course it goes to LowLandLions. I believe that was 11 consecutive rounds there from LowLandLions. So, LowLandLions are in a position where if they win the pistol round, they're going to make things incredibly difficult for their opponents. And, I mean, it does seem like LowLandLions are the team that are really outclassing or already putting the masterclass on at this moment in time. So it would be very surprising if even that they didn't win the pistol round, that they didn't soon end the game afterwards. They don't have they just need 5 rounds to win this one. then they are home free. But look at that pick, and they're pushing in heavily onto the site. They've already got the site under control, and they've got the position as well. That's a nice little dink there onto that player there as Clipper falls down, and the BAWLERZ are just getting absolutely crushed by LowLandLions, and LowLandLions just aggressively pushing out now. Look at this battle with the jaw. He should just throw his weapon at him, maybe that would work, but not going to be the case. And look, they actually get the clean up, and LowLandLions actually going to fall there, and that's quite surprising. Maybe they got a little bit too aggressive there, but anyway, pistol round going to the CTs, and that was a much needed round for them. They can't afford to drop the pistol round, and luckily for them, they managed to pull through. Even though the plant did go down on B, and the setup was there to some extent, but maybe a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too arrogant, cocky from LowLandLions. But either way, they're still in great stead to win this game. Reki, looking like he wanted to go aggressive there, but there was so much of a crowd shooting down onto that area that he decided to chill back. Looks like we're witnessing a cat rush here, and the cat rush is being disincentivized by rifles. That's a good disincentivizer. Shooting hot lead into people. That's not really what people tend to like. Slave Leader carrying the bomb right now is making his way to upper tunnels and is pushing his way through towards that B site. And P90 is not a good weapon for this long range. This could be very difficult if he does meet a player with a good long range weapon. And it's not going to find anything just yet. But no, not quite. And no angles, no players. But you can see on the radar there is a guy there on the right. And there he is. Great positioning there from Tizian as he takes down not just one, but two. And that is going to be a trade, though, coming in from Deki as the terrorists answer back in kind. Deki now at the double doors area, the mid area, trying to spot these TTs aggressively positioned. Oh, and he gets it. Nice little burst fire there with that FAMAS to get that round. And LowLandLions bringing it back. And they don't have much to do to bring it back, because as soon as they win 3 more rounds or 4 more rounds, they've won this. So not too bad, not too shabby. The money situation, as you can see, is very poor for the CTs. And as we follow Chris J, we can see the flash coming in onto long, and the pick with the deagle miss. Oh, there's another one. No, BAWLERZ just getting that, picking his head clean off there with the deagle. I do miss that. You used to see that a lot more back when the deagle was better. Grenade coming in from Chris J there as he tries to just basically clean out the site from afar. And it's looking pretty good for them. Well, until Tizian came in with the M4. Now it's looking a little bit pear-shaped, but how many players do we have left? We have a 1-on-2 situation. Tizian, the last man standing for the CTs, not able to make it happen, and Chris J from LowLandLions is going to make the victory a reality there as they come in ever closer to that 16 rounds, those 16 rounds that they need to win this game and win this Dust 2. Chris J, long range, AK-47, smoke goes down in the mid, going to really confuse the CTs, really deny a lot of information for them, and make their lives, make the decision making. Wow, I have developed a stutter. Make the decision making a lot more difficult for them because they have less information. It's quite simple. And there, look at that Sentinel jumping around with that, pops off the head of Gimp in there as he makes his approach onto the site. And can he get anything else? The flash comes out. AK as well. He just sees the glimmer of another head there. She desperately wants to get back into his crosshair, and there he spots a player, Sentinel, and we find him. Come on, smoke is obscuring his vision. Really good work there from the terrorists to make it their life easier. And look at that, again he finds another one, a nice little burst long range onto the player near pit. Sentinel will win out once again, and look at that again, Sentinel gets a third. Sentinel is on a streak right now. Can he get the 4th? There's only one more to kill, and I really want to see Sentinel be the man to do it. And Sentinel now just patrol. He is a Sentinel. The Sentinel of A right now. Sentinel will fall back though. And he did the job he needed to do, and he accomplished what his team needed to do. And that's 14-5 now. And look at the money. Look at that money. Yeah. it sucks for the CTs. They can't even really buy. Let's see if they did buy though. Looks like they are buying partially, just some shotguns and stuff, and that, you know, some FAMAS, and that's like another cool thing about CS:GO is that there's this opportunity to do that because the shotguns are actually somewhat viable in the correct context, if you will, the correct situation. So we can see now that Decky and Sentinel are coming up hard on mid. Oh, Decky's pushing through, gets to his bomb, and he gets one as well. Can he find anything else? And there's always the question, always the question. Decky pushing his way up to that big bomb site. They need to secure it desperately, but what is the challenge? What challenges await them? And there is one challenge on the platform there, and Decky deals with it with a remarkable amount of class before falling back and really just hunting for frags. There's just Calippo left, and he is spotted, and Decky with a long-range headshot to just collapse that body there, and that is 15-5 match point. You even hear the nice little drum roll there, or whatever it's called. I don't even know. So, LowLandLions are really performing fantastically so far, and even with the lack of the spec config, we're seeing some nice stuff. Decky rushing in here, but he's always really close to this one player, right, two on the right. Decky, oh, Decky, in the back. Not checking a corner. You call yourself a CS player, and you're not checking a corner? I don't believe it for a minute. And there we have Slave Leader there. Just look at him patrolling these upper areas of this site, this slope on the A site. It's just his area. He just doesn't care. See Calippo moving in from the T spawn here, and it's already being Tizian calling it GG. They know that it's over. It's a what situation do we have? It's a 3v2 now, so it's totally doable. Reki coming in here with the AWP in hand. Where's the long? Okay, we've got Chris J here in the pit. He's got a lot of work to do, and he's got a teammate near to him to help him to do it. Oh, and look at that pick long range. Oh, he's going to go down as well, but Slave Leader's the last man standing. He's got 10 points of health. Reki looking for the angle. Oh, Reki's not going to find it. Oh, he gets it with the auto sniper, but that is the round. That is the bomb going off. And there you go. LowLandLions defeat BAWLERZ after BAWLERZ really showed us some wonderful stuff in previous matches, but LowLandLions really putting strong effort into that game, and you could really see quite how good they are. And of course, LowLandLions is such a recognized institution in the esports industry. They're a really good team. They have some great players, some great teams, so great to see them playing. So we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be back with more Counter-Strike action here for the spring season, brought to you by FACEIT.